Head konverentsil osalejad.
Dear participants of the conference, both in the cultural hub, but also via the web. Good cooperation partners, I welcome all of you on behalf of the team of Integration Foundation. I am very happy to see that there are so many here who think along with us. The Integration Conference has become a good tradition already. So once a year, we come together, we think together, we make plans how to make Estonian society more cohesed. And we have, as earlier, experts from different countries, and with the help of them, we can meet the challenges of Estonian society in a better way and also in a more inspired way. We are very grateful that you have found time to be here with us. The topic of this year's conference is segregation. Segregation is insidious and very often also invisible. We tend to create the picture of the world depending on whom we communicate with, which media channels we follow, and we consume information with which we agree. But that means that the confrontation with somebody who has a different background compared to ours, the segregation comes up. Segregation has many faces. You can live in different cities, you can live even in different districts, but you can also live together, but still not to communicate. You may go to the same school, but still during the break, you communicate only with your classmates who share your background. I have also my own story. I am born in Estonia, and 2/3 of my life I have lived in my own bubble. And with Estonians and Estonian society, my contacts were minimum. And it was only during the university time when I started to have first Estonian friends. And it took only 1 or 2 years that I needed to learn the language, and I discovered the cultural field of Estonia. Very often we speak about the language barrier that is hampering communication, but we need to understand that we also have the contact barrier. People avoid communication with representatives of other ethnic groups because they believe that they are so different that it's impossible to find a common share. But once you have created that contact, you find that there are also mutual interests and everything else is solvable. And integration is not just an ethnic issue, it's a socio-economic, spatial, educational, and regional topic. In the field of integration, we deal with building contacts, bridges, we are looking for shared ground and also connections between different fields. One of the directions of the Integration Foundation is to create safe places for communication. For example, the Estonian houses, where we have different events, we have the language environment, different projects, and Narva, in Harju County, around Tallinn, so we are there. And something that I'd like to point out, it's the voluntary work. Both Estonians, but also other nationalities They come forth, and hundreds of people are ready to spend their free time to support language learners to go through that complicated path. And believe me, very often we see real magic of integration taking place between people, and that's our final goal. During the following years, we are going to develop more this voluntary approach, and this is a huge potential there. Together with our good cooperation partners, the ministry and others, we start also additional activities next year, which are all aiming at creating more contacts between people. For example, we have labor market program, which means that a person is sent to another place in Estonia to be able to work in a different language environment. Conferences and discussions like this, these are very important inputs in planning all these activities, both for us but also for our partners, good participants of the conference. We have asked the question, together or apart? I wish fruitful discussions in searching for the middle ground to all of us. I am convinced that the answer is in staying together, coming to meet each other, and the most important thing is sharing common values and also loving our shared home, Estonia. Have a successful conference.